call to order the November 21st, 2022 meeting of the Fairfield Board of Condemnation. Those in attendance, Sands Cleary, Pat Mahoney, and Recording Secretary Andrea Flynn. On the line we have Mr. Greg Miller. And we will I'll make a motion to waive the typical order of the agenda to address the properties for those in attendance.
Second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, so we'll go to 83 Morehouse Highway. I did get a chance to take a look at that. The back garage meets the criteria for blight, as there are several holes in the roof. I did not feel or see evidence of any kind of rodent infestation on the property, or did not feel that the amount of material on the property, the grill, a wheelbarrow, and a picnic table, rose to the level of excessive amounts of debris on the property. I'm going to suggest that we have a hearing at next month's meeting to make a determination. In addition, I did reach out to the owner of the property via email. I have not received communication back yet, making them aware of the complaint and of that we will go to a hearing at next month's meeting if the conditions still exist. Pat, did you have anything to add?
No.
Okay. Mr. Miller, did you have anything you would like to add?
Oh, yeah, for that one, I didn't understand. Did you come out and see the property and see the holes in the roof?
I did, yes, and we're going to have a hearing. I said that meets the criteria for blight. Those holes in the roof, they need to be fixed.
Well, yes, this is not the first time that they've done that. So
I agree. But our authority is, the last time we had this before us, they corrected all the items that we asked them to correct, and we took it off the agenda. But now new conditions exist, and so we will ask them again to rectify those matters. And hopefully they will do so quickly.
That'd be great. Thank you.
Sure. Okay. So moving on to the regular order of items, we have the minutes.
Can we go back to 20 Morehouse Highway?
Okay. Yeah, we can actually discuss that as well. So the 20 Morehouse Highway is still in a condition that meets the criteria for blight, both for the siding that's defective and for debris in the side yard. There's been some efforts to clean it up, but those are, still continuing. We are continuing to fine the property $100 a day, and so that is the extent of our authority in terms of what the blight ordinance allows us is to go to fines, and so we are doing that. Any other questions, Mr. Miller?
No, thank you. I appreciate it.
You're quite welcome, sir. So moving on to the agenda, we'll go to the minutes. I have a couple corrections which I'll put into the minutes for now, and then I'll provide to Andrea. On 284 Berkeley, the last line, it says the citation appeal hearing will be withdrawn. The request for a citation appeal hearing will be withdrawn, which would be the correction there. On 92 Grassmere, the 6th word, instead of arrange, the owner is willing to arrange, the owner is willing to allow a structural engineer. The town is going to take care of that. On 130 Birchwood, the property needs to be secured, not unsecured, including both the garage and the slider. And then under 146 Wheeler Park, the last line, there are some, and I'm adding in phone numbers for the owner, which are online, which were called with no response. And then the last property listed there, 241 Old Hickory, I would add the preamble, according to the town tree warden, the trees on the complainant's property, the trees are on the complainant's property and the owner is responsible for them, to correct those. Just a couple minor sort of grammatical corrections. Do I have a motion to approve the minutes?
Make a motion.
I'll second it. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Moving on to any communications received regarding blight or condemnation? I have none?
None.
Okay. Number 4, condemnation, old business. I'll make a motion to remove 284 Berkeley, as now that item has been complied with.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Moving on to 92 Grassmere. I have reached out to the owner just today to, again, request he provide a time. Would it be appropriate for us to come out with either a structural engineer or a carpenter to give an estimate of the necessary repairs? And that this is for both 92 Grassmere, and we are going to request for 280 Tuckahoe as well to address the collapsed roof there. Any questions, comments? Okay. 5, we'll talk about, we have no condemnation new business that I believe, other than what's on the agenda.
Right.
Okay. 6, under blight, 15 Beacon View Drive, last inspection on last Friday. There was significant progress. They've got the addition, the back addition foundation in. They have significant work inside, and they appear to be working diligently on a regular basis there, making advancements. And so I think, this property is progressing. We'll keep it on the agenda. 53 Beacon View, I was able to conduct an inspection today with the owner and feel that they have met the criteria that we requested them to clean up the backyard and remove lots of items and sort of generally straighten up the whole yard. So I will make a motion that the property is compliant.
I'll second.
All in favor?
Aye.
Aye? Okay. We have taken off 284 Berkeley, 130 Birchwood Drive. I was out at the property today. The front door, the garage door, the slider, and the pool gate are still all accessible, open, not secured. So we will, and I did reach out via email to the agent for the property, listed as the agent for the property, an attorney I believe in Stratford, and sent them an email about the property being unsecured. I have not received any response back from them. So we'll keep it on the agenda and continue to ask them to secure it. We'll send them essentially an official letter. 92 Grassmere we've already talked about. 20 Morehouse we've talked about. 750 Post Road. I think, has there been any?
Full permits, I have not seen any work being done, but there is permits in place there.
Okay, so my suggestion would be leave it on the agenda until they do the work that they outlined in the permit.
Sure.
Okay? 280 Tuckahoe, there was a new complaint regarding the roof collapsing in, which was verified. And so we will, along with 92 Grassmere, ask Mr. Wisniewski, the owner, if we can gain access to make the necessary structural repairs there to prevent that issue from becoming worse and compromising the property. 146 Wheeler Park. There's no change there. The garage remains unsecured. The car remains there. We've made several attempts via letters, via phone calls to everybody we could reach out to. I reached out to the tax collector, and he indicated that they're mailing to the same address. That's the legal address that they're mailing to, that we are mailing to, and that the owner does not respond to their notices, so there is significant back taxes owed on the property. So I think we need to just consider if they're unresponsive, if we want to move to citation. So I'd open up for a discussion of that.
Yeah, I think at this point, I mean, we have done all we can.
Yeah.
It's not like we haven't done our due diligence. I think we need to proceed.
Okay. So are you making a motion to move?
I make a motion that we proceed.
Okay, I'll second that motion, that we cite the owners of the property of 146 Wheeler Park for blight, and we will send them a notice of that. Oh, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay, new properties, 168, blight ordinance number 7, blight ordinance, new business complaints, 168 Hillcrest Road. So Hillcrest did have, they removed most of what appeared to be an older siding on the property. There's a hole dug in the front yard, which looks like a shutoff for the water or something like that. And there is a window missing on the top level of the house. Pat, do you have any updates?
Two-family over there, right?
No, Hillcrest, I believe, well, I'm not entirely certain, but I believe it's, just a white colonial one family is what it appeared to be.
Okay. I have not seen that one, I
Okay.
apologize.
Well, you know, in my opinion, it meets the criteria for blight, that it has the open window, it's currently unsecured, the front door is openable.
Yes,
And it has defective siding in the sense of they've removed 80% of the siding, and there's still 20% left in sort of various states on the property. It appears like they're going to demo it, is what it appears like to me.
right.
But, so we will have a hearing next month.
Yeah,
We'll reach out to the owner,
Bring it to next-
and, did you say it has permits?
I think that is the one, and I left my iPad
Okay.
on it. That was the one that
Okay.
I will follow that as soon as I.
Yeah, so I think we need to reach out to the owner and let them know, you know, we have to get clarity on what they're planning to do there, and it can't stay in that state, especially
Right.
unsecured, for any extended period of time.
Okay.
83 Morehouse Highway, we discussed already. 1001 South Pine Creek Road, so we received a complaint regarding, it's really regarding, not the house itself, but debris in the yard.
I did speak to the owner, explained to them that we did have a complaint. They are planning on demoing it. I
Okay.
said, you still need to get in there, you need to clean up the debris. It was taking care of it. I went by there today, there was people working there with trucks and cleaning it up.
Okay, so we'll give them more time, and just a note, a correction on the agenda, it's listed as 101 South Pine Creek, it's 1001 South Pine Creek, I believe is the correct address.
Yeah.
Okay, any other additional properties or communications or items to discuss?
No.
Okay, do I have a motion to adjourn?
Make a motion, we adjourn.
I second it, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, all right.